Round 2 of the FIM MX2 Motocross World Championship got underway at Sarajevo in Bulgaria, and it was Tommy Searle who grabbed the all-important hole shot from one of the Rockstar Energy Suzuki riders. It looked like Harry Koulas there in second position. Jake Nichols was well placed in third, but a big crash for Valentin Tellier ended his chances of finishing the race, crashing out of 7th position. Tommy Searle, though, who had a good, comfortable advantage, suddenly lost his front brake, and that allowed his teammate Joel Roulance to close in and take the pass. And Tommy Searle could do nothing about it. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Herlings had climbed up into 3rd place, and the championship leader overtook Tommy Searle in exactly the same place that he lost out to Joel Roulance. That front brake really causing him some problems. But as the race went on, Joel Roulance looked comfortable at the front, and Herlings was more than comfortable in 2nd position. And it was Roulance, though, who went on to win the first moto here in Bulgaria. MX1 race 1, and Tony Cairoli up the inside, 2:22 on the Red Bull KTM, got off to a good start, just leaning on David Philippart's, pushing him wide, but behind him the two Kawasaki's of Paulin and Christophe Pourcel wasted no time in making their way to the front. First, Paulin had to fend off the challenge from Clément de Salle to move into 3rd position, and then Cairoli found himself in a battle with Clément de Salle as well, as he surged forward at the same time. So Cairoli was starting to lose positions and dropped down into 4th place. He then tried a late surge to get onto the rear wheel of Clément de Salle, but would eventually have to settle for 4th place. Up front, though, it was all about 377 Christophe Pourcel. He would take the win for Kawasaki. Paulin was 2nd, de Salle was 3rd. MX2 race 2, and the decider in terms of the outcome of the overall Grand Prix, it was Jake Nichols who got the hole shot initially, but then Tommy Searle ran alongside him, going through into the 2nd turn through the bomb hole. And Jake Nichols, though, would eventually fall on the opening lap from 3rd place. Tommy Searle, though, would lead every single lap. Jeffrey Herlings, he started in 3rd position, but eventually got through to 2nd, leaving Joel Roulance and Max Anstey to provide the fireworks as they went at it for the battle of 4th place. This wasn't the first time they clashed, and eventually Joel Roulance would find a way back through. Towards the closing moments of the race, though, Tommy Searle found himself coming under pressure from Jeffrey Herlings, who was gaining in confidence on the hard, slick conditions. Herlings' teammate Jeremy van Horebeek was in 3rd. Meanwhile, the battle for 4th was still yet to be decided. Joel Roulance making sure that he was that 4th man home, nudging aside Max Anstey with about 3 laps to go. The checkered flag, though, went to Tommy Searle. He won the race, he won the Grand Prix from Jeffrey Herlings and Jeremy van Horebeek. And the overall was Tommy Searle, Jeffrey Herlings and Joel Roulance.
I'm really happy. I think the whole team's so happy to get this so early on, and I mean, my starts were good today. The whole shot, I never done that all last year, so it goes out all the hard work that Harry Nolte and Mitch had done and all the rest of the mechanics. So really happy, and yeah, disappointed I couldn't win the first one, but I made it happen in the second one and done the best I could today. So really happy.
MX1 race 2, another good jump for Tony Cairoli, but he was able to come across the riders ahead of him, pushed David Philippart's wide and the rest. That opened the door for Christophe Pourcel, who snuck through on the inside to lead the early part of the moto, but it wasn't long before he came under pressure towards the opening lap from Paulin, who went through and took the race lead at that time. Cairoli was getting beat up left, right and centre by Clément de Salle. De Salle went through into 3rd place with that pass. Ken de Dijker was on the charge as well. He eventually moved up into 3rd position, into 4th place, sorry, when he went by Cairoli, but up front it was Paulin, who was around about 3-4 seconds clear of Christophe Pourcel. Cairoli had got back into 3rd place. De Salle, meanwhile, he was struggling. He had a couple of crashes and would only pick up 18th. The checkered flag went out to Paulin. Again, he won the race, he won the Grand Prix. Christophe Pourcel was 2nd, and a 3rd man on the podium was Antonio Cairoli. So it was 2 French riders and 2 Kawasaki's that took the top 2 steps of the podium here in Bulgaria.
Yeah, I really love this class. I mean, it's not the championship start just in Valkenswaard. We are here at the 2nd GP and get the win already. So really happy. I was already riding really good in Valkenswaard, but had some crash, and here I was really safe on the back. I had a good feeling. I had a really good speed. So really feeling good on the factory Kawasaki, especially with the factory also KYB suspension, and yeah, all the mechanics had to do a really good job, really hard job. So yeah, the bike's working really good, and all the sponsors are behind me, my family, my girlfriend, Yves de Maria was helping me a lot, and really happy to be here. And now I want to continue like this.
Congratulations.